Before looking at RS momentum in detail, let's review the concept behind momentum and how it relates to trend. As with price charts, chartists should keep in mind that momentum changes course before the trend actually reverses. Not all momentum moves, however, result in trend reversals. Consider an example using price and a moving average. Price first moves towards the moving average and then crosses it if the move extends. Price, however, does not always cross the moving average to signal a trend reversal. Aggressive traders would more likely take a position as price moves towards the moving average because this means momentum is improving. Conservative investors would more likely wait for price to move above the moving average because the trend has not fully reversed. RS momentum is an indicator that measures the momentum, rate of change, of RS ratio. As a momentum indicator, it leads RS ratio and can be used to anticipate turns in RS ratio. Typically, RS momentum crosses above 100 when RS ratio is forming a trough and starting to move up. Conversely, RS momentum crosses below 100 when RS ratio is forming a peak and starting to move down. The chart on the screen shows the utilities SPDR, XLU, with RS momentum in green and RS ratio in red. RS momentum crossed above 100 in mid-December and held mostly above 100 for 4 weeks. Notice how RS ratio bottomed as RS momentum moved above 100 and RS ratio crossed above 100 later in January. Keep in mind that RS momentum is an indicator of an indicator, RS ratio. Furthermore, as a momentum indicator, it will move above, below the 100 level often. Chartists may want to focus on sustained moves above, below 100 to anticipate a similar cross in RS ratio. The chart on the screen shows the biotech SPDR, XBI, with 2 examples highlighting the relationship between RS momentum and RS ratio. The gray shading shows RS momentum below 100 for 4 of 6 weeks in February to March. Even though the indicator popped above 100 briefly, this pop did not last long and quickly moved back below 100. This was a sign that momentum was turning negative for RS ratio, and RS ratio ultimately crossed below 100 in the second half of March. The blue shading shows RS momentum above 100 from mid-April until late May. RS ratio bottomed as RS momentum moved above 100, but did not cross above 100 until the end of May. Additionally, note that the cross above 100 in RS ratio came just before the early June surge in XBI.